A fine how do you do this Thursday afternoon as we get primed for a day game here on the 2K Sports Network. I'm Jeannie Zelasco standing by with Steve Physiog here at our big desk, our Golf Central. Coming up, we got the Milwaukee Brewers set to take on the Arizona Diamondbacks. Brandon Webb will be pitching for the Arizona Diamondbacks. His ERA is just above 1.1. Chris Capuano will get the ball as well for the Milwaukee Brewers.
This guy continues to grow as a pitcher, Jeannie. He was the winning pitcher in his last start as he gave up just 2 runs on 8 hits through 8 innings of work. And I think his breaking ball has been inconsistent in the past. Well, it wasn't in this game. He had great consistency. He was able to throw it where he wanted to, occasionally on the inner half of the plate after working it over with dramatic success on the outer half of the plate. That's why he was able to get his team a very big victory.
And it's time to send you out for the call. John Miller and Joe Morgan standing by.
Okay, Jeannie. And we're at Chase Field in downtown Phoenix as we get set for baseball. The pitch.
Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Oh, and 1. Webb throws.
A sinker misses. 1-1.
Tough pitch for the hitter. You ball down and in, there's not a lot he can do with it. It's a great spot if you can get him to chase it.
One ball, 1 strike, the pitch. This is swung on and hit on the ground.
Brandon comes in with a 1-2 pitch.
Man, that one was close. I tell you what, it'll keep the batter from leaning out over the plate.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this is hit way up there. It'll stay on the infield.
Jackson
Puts this one away.
and a chance now to take a look at the lineup for the Brewers. Prince Fielder is the big hitter hitting 3rd in their lineup. Base is empty with 1 out.
Too far outside, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch on the way. And he looks at a sinker in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. On the ground to 3rd.
Braun.
On to 1st. 2 down.
Nice play by the 3rd baseman, and he comes up throwing the 1st and is able to retire the runner.
Two outs, nobody on. He throws.
Hit to the ground towards 2nd. Reynolds throws to 1st in time for out number 3. Well, they go down quietly. Now we go to the last of the 1st, and we have no score. Chris Capuano
Is going to be doing the pitching. He picked up 5 wins last year.
Chris Capuano has established himself as a starting pitcher with ace-like control who can pitch deep into the ball games. These guys are pretty confident when they've got this lefty towing the rubber.
Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He throws.
Strike 2.
So it's 0-2 now to Eric Burns, who will have to swing at anything close, you would imagine.
There's a swing and a liner into left center.
Young
Goes over and puts it away.
John, that was a great call to shift the defense. They swung that outfield to the right and had him played perfectly.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
Swing and a roller towards the hole. Paul fields. Throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2.
The third baseman makes a nice play here. He stays on top of this one, makes a nice throw over the first, and is able to retire the runner.
Now let's check out that play at first on the replay. It was close, Joe.
Man, that was a close play at first. A lot of times umpires are listening for what they hear first. The ball hitting the mitt or the foot hitting the bag. That time the ball clearly beat him.
A veteran umpiring crew working today, Joe.
These guys are the best, John.
The pitch. Grounded up the middle. Hardy
Throws to first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this afternoon. After 1, and we have no score.
The big hitters in the lineup right there in the middle coming up next.
Swings and misses at the second. 0-1. And 1. Webb throws. Hit in the air to left center. Burns is over, and he makes the catch for the out.
This one's headed towards the gap, but it's a bit high, and the left fielder moves to his left, and he puts it away.
1 out, nobody on.
Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. Braun. And a good throw gets him. 2 down.
Nice play by the third baseman to keep his head down, then simply come up throwing.
Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch on the way. This is swung on, and a liner. Burke throws on to first in time to retire the side. That inning didn't last long. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second in a scoreless ball game.
The middle of the order, the 4, 5, 6 spots coming up next. The pitch.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. Camden is right there, and he hauls it in.
He had a pitch to hit, but he's just a bit out in front, and he sends an easy fly to center for the out.
1 out, none on.
First pitch to him. Swings and misses at the good change. It's 0-1. One strike to count. Here's the pitch from Capuano. And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Young is right there as he puts it away.
He swings under this one, and the result is an easy out.
Reynolds will take his cuts here. Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch on the way.
There's a ground ball.
Took something off that time, and he's in control. It's 0-2.
Ground ball to short. Hardy.
He'll throw on the first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here in the inning. We'll go to the top of inning number 3, tied 0-0.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up. Here's the pitch.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Burke. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
This is a textbook play by the shortstop. Nice throw to first to get him out.
Base is empty, 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. Here's a check swing, but it's called a strike anyway. 0-1.
Here it comes.
Pop foul. Changeup swung on and missed, and that is out number 2.
Great location on this pitch. He kept it down and caught the corner.
Capuano gets his first trip to the plate right now. 2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Upton makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go down in short order, and we move on now to the home half of the third in a scoreless ballgame.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up. Pitch on the way.
Pop foul straight back. Kendall is there and makes the catch for out number 1.
Burke gets a shot here. He drove in 28 runs last year. Nobody on base with 1 out.
Line towards third and foul. Ground ball headed for the middle. Weeks on to first for out number 2.
He gets good wood on this one, but the second baseman says, hey, I'll take care of this, and he throws him out at first.
2 outs, nobody on.
Capuano's first pitch. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Hall throws on to first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half inning. We're through 3 innings now in a scoreless ballgame.
Top of the lineup coming up next.
There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. Burns is in his tracks, and he makes the catch.
They get away with one here. He misses this thing about 1/4 of an inch, and that allows the outfielder to range back and put it away.
Base is empty with 1 out. He delivers.
Swing and a bouncer up the middle.
That looks like a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out.
I'll tell you what, John, that pitch was way off the plate outside, and you don't catch up with many of those. Great back control to reach out and put some good wood on that one.
Prince Fielder steps in now. Finished last year with 119 runs batted in.
First pitch to him.
There's a swing and a ground ball. Oh and 1. Webb throws.
0-2, the pitcher's got him right where he wants him. He's got a lot of pitches to play with.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Reynolds
over to second for 1. Over to first and 2. Very close play, and they don't get the double play, not this time. 2 outs, a man on first.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1. Hall takes one that misses for a ball, and the count is even. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Brandon comes in with a 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 call. Bill Hall called out on strikes. No runs on 1 base hit and a runner left at first. We go to the last of the 4th. Still no score.
The top of the order is due up next. It is going to be a foul ball. On the way. Strike 2. So it's 0-2 now to Eric Burns, who will have to swing at anything close, you would imagine.
He has all the energy in this building behind him in a tie ball game. He's got to do something here.
Hit to the ground over to shortstop. Hardy.
Throw on to first. In time. One away.
The shortstop makes a nice play here, and they get the course out at first.
One out. Nobody on.
Capuano's first pitch. Swing and a ground ball to short.
Hardy.
And he throws to first in time for out number 2.
And this hitter goes back to the bench. The shortstop was able to make a nice throw over the first.
Brian Braun steps into the box. He had a total of 34 home runs last season with a career slugging percentage of .634.
Has him out front as he swings and misses. Strike 1.
The pitch.
And here's a fly ball to straightaway left.
Young
puts it away for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down this half inning.
5th inning coming up.
And it's still 0-0.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up. He delivers. Hit in the dirt. That strike makes the count 0-2. Cameron will have to get very protective. He's in a hole.
0-2, he's way ahead. The hitter has to protect the outside part of the plate here. I think that's where he's going.
Lays off a pitch high, and it's 1-2.
In order to be effective, this pitch has to be down in the zone, not up there.
The 1-2 pitch.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Burns glides over and makes the catch for the out.
He gets good wood on this one, but it hangs up long enough for the left fielder to get there without much trouble.
1 out, nobody on.
Sinker swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Here's the pitch.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2.
He throws.
And he sends this one in the air towards center.
Upton
Is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
He just gets him to swing underneath this thing and lofts an easy fly to center. Good pitch.
Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch on the way.
Great pitch. Breaking ball down and away. Great spot.
Too far inside, and it's 1-1.
Well, the pitcher wanted him to chase this fastball off the plate inside. He didn't do so. You can't handle that pitch.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He just couldn't catch up to that one. 1-2. Brandon comes in with a 1-2 pitch. That swung on and lined towards the gap in left center. As this one hops the wall.
And he'll hold up at second with a double.
Kendall will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down. He throws. And he watches it go inside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Tough pitch for the hitter. You ball down and in, there's not a lot he can do with it. It's a great spot if you can get him to chase it.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch is a sinker in there. 1-1.
John, that's where you want to throw that sinker. Get good tumbling action and move it down and away.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Jackson. And he'll step on first to retire the side. The Milwaukee Brewers get no runs on 1 hit, and they leave a man at second. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Still no score.
The heart of the order.
Swing and an easy ground ball to short.
Hardy.
And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
That shortstop's right there to glove it, and then fires to first base for the out.
Base is empty. 1 out.
First pitch to him. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Weeks. Throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2.
This is a nice force out at first. Great job by the second baseman to get it there.
Base is empty. 2 down here. The pitch.
Hit in the air to left center.
Young
Puts it away, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this afternoon. We've played 5 full in a scoreless ballgame.
And for those of you just joining in, this is John Miller along with Joe Morgan bringing you Major League Baseball on.
And this one's grounded to second. Reynolds. And his throw gets him. 1 away.
He swings on top of that one, and the result is an easy grounder to second.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
Brandon Webb with the first pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third.
Braun.
And a good throw gets him. 2 down.
This is a nice play, starting with the third baseman. He fires it over to first base and quickly retires the runner.
2 outs, nobody on.
Swung on and lined softly to the left side. Burke puts it away for out number 3. The Milwaukee Brewers are shut down again, and that's 6 innings without a run so far. On to the bottom of the 6th in a scoreless ballgame.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up.
Took something off, and it swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Here's the pitch.
Swings and lines this one towards the hole.
Oh, he spins on this thing, but he lines it right to the first baseman for the out.
Burke will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
1 out, nobody on. He kicks, he throws.
Swing and a high pop-up right up behind home plate.
That's a foul ball.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And it's through and into the gap. It should be extra bases. Bounces up against the wall. And he's not stopping there. He's on his way to third.
Here's a guy that's at his most effective when he can extend those arms and take a big cut at the ball up in the zone like that. We've seen him do that before. That's where he likes it.
Down on second, 1 out.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. And he dives back safely.
Just focus on making good pitches right here, John. Don't worry about the man on second because he's probably not fast enough to...
Drops down a bunt. Capuano can't come up with this thing. Capuano
A pitch up in the zone is the toughest of all to bunt. But that's just a masterful job of getting the bunt down.
Runner on third, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes. Fouled off.
Well, the crowd is backing up here. Let's see if we can do anything. Score is still tied.
Now ball grounded foul right to third.
And he delivers.
And it's fouled off. On the ground to short.
Hardy
Throws to first, and the side is retired. The Arizona Diamondbacks aren't able to push across anything and have been shut out through the first 6. On to the 7th inning we go in a scoreless ball game.
The 3, 4, 5 spots in the order coming up next.
Swings and misses at the good change. It's 0-1.
0-1. Webb throws.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Burns is over, and he makes the catch for the out.
They had the outfield deep that time, but he crosses up on him and hits one in front of them. Great range to hustle in and make the play.
1 out, none on.
First pitch to him.
There's a swing at a ground ball.
Strike 2, and Hall with an 0-2 count is in a deep hole.
He's way ahead in the count. All the pressure falls on the hitter now. He's got to make contact.
That swung on and a high fly ball to right. Gomes is right there, and he puts it away.
Not a bad swing, but he's too far underneath it. And the result is an easy fly to right.
2 outs, nobody on. He kicks, he throws.
On the ground to third.
Braun
Throws on to first in time to retire the side. The Milwaukee Brewers are frustrated yet again, and that's now 7 shutout innings.
7th inning stretch time here in the desert.
In a scoreless ball game.
The 2, 3, 4 spots, the big hitters coming up. The pitch.
He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. Hart hasn't played perfectly as he puts this one away.
He gets too far underneath this thing, and he lost a routine fly to right for the out.
Base is empty with 1 out.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short. This one rolls through to the wall.
And he ends up at second. That's a stand-up double.
Gomes will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
1 man out, 1 man on. Runner at second.
They throw behind the runner at second, but he's back in time. First pitch on the way. This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field.
Young
ranges back. Runner on his way to third.
They wisely backed up those outfielders before the play, so he was right there to put this thing away. Great coaching.
2 outs, runner on third.
Capuano ready to go. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. Weeks. And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. First pitch to him. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
Braun.
And he throws on to first for the out. 1 away.
Terrific job on this play by the third baseman. He fires the ball on to first to nab the runner.
Nobody on base with one out.
First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a ground ball to third.
He throws.
Swing and a ball popped foul to the left side. He lays off that one outside, and it's 1-2.
I like the way he's changing speeds. He's moving the ball in and out, but this one is down and away.
Brandon comes in with a 1-2 pitch, and he hits this one foul. He really tied him up, made him look bad on that one, and with that strikeout, he's now just 4 outs away from a shutout.
And John, he's just in the zone now, and I think he can handle it.
Base is empty, 2 down. He deals. Hit sharply right down the line. Braun throws to first in time for out number 3.
The Brewers are held in check again as they are now scoreless through 8. Here come the Diamondbacks in the home half of the 8th, and our score is 0-0.
The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a ball popped foul to the left side. 1 strike to count. Here's the pitch from Capuano. Little too eager there, and he's behind no balls and 2 strikes.
Now that he's ahead 0-2, he's got a few pitches he can play with. They'll try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
A fly ball. And he hits the ball foul.
Swing and a liner back up the middle.
And that goes through a base hit. So he's aboard with a base hit with nobody out.
Olivo will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
1 man on, nobody out. He delivers.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
Hardy.
Over to first for out number 1.
Thought that might have been a double play ball, but at least they get the 1.
Burke will be the batter. He doubled his last night.
Man on second, 1 out.
First pitch to him. There's a swing and a ground ball. A throw back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-1 pitch is a changeup, swung on and missed. 0-2. Hit in the air to left center.
Young
Goes over and puts it away.
He has to come in on this ball, but he's able to get there in time to put it away.
Tomorrow's headlines could be made right here, Joe.
Well, this is how you make your reputation as a big-time clutch hitter.
Webb has a man on second with 2 down, a runner in scoring position. Can he come through here in the clutch?
John, a good clutch hitter doesn't let the pressure of the moment get to him. He's relaxed, he's confident, he's poised. Let's see if he's got the makings of a good clutch hitter.
Runner on second, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes.
And a ground ball. He kicks, he throws.
Into the ground, up the middle. Weeks. And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Arizona Diamondbacks Still can't buy a run as they've been held scoreless here through 8. 8 innings are in the books. It's on to the 9th. And our score is Downs
is going to become the new pitcher in the game. He was a 4-game winner last year. The pitch. There's a ground ball. Braun.
And his throw gets him. 1 away.
That's a nice throw by the third baseman to get the runner at first. That's why those third basemen have good arms. They have to use them on occasion.
Base is empty. 1 out.
Percival
will be coming in to pitch now. Last season, he was a 3-game winner.
And here's where this game starts becoming a chess match. Let's see if this reliever can slam the door.
Changeup just misses. 1-0.
Well, he tried to make a perfect pitch, but he misses down and away.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And you looked at a changeup in there. 1-1.
The key to any pitcher's success is the ability to change speeds. He's doing a great job.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He just couldn't catch up to that one. 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Fastball. Got him. 2 down.
When you pitch a hitter inside, you better not make a mistake and get it over the plate. He does it right here. Perfect pitch, down and
in. 2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Pop foul.
He throws.
Keeps it down that time for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Now the pitcher has him 0-2. He can do anything he wants.
He kicks, he throws.
Swing and a drive. Deep left center.
Upton
makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Milwaukee Brewers still can't push across any runs, and it's looking more and more like the first team to score will be the team that wins. And we move on to the last of the 9th in a scoreless ball game.
And the top of the order is coming up.
He has all the energy in this building behind him in the tie ball game.
On the ground to third.
And Hall gets to it.
Throw got him, and that is one fabulous play.
Jackson
will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
1 out, nobody on.
Cut on and missed, and it's 0-1. Grounded towards third, but that'll go foul. That swung on at a high fly ball to right. Hart is right there, and he puts it away.
Sometimes you outthink yourself out there. They had the outfield playing deep, so he has a long way to go to get in and grab this one.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
Here's the pitch.
Out in front of that pitch, and he's in a deep hole. It's 0-2.
The pitch.
Struck him out, and the shutout continues, Joe.
And sooner or later, John, somebody's going to have their day spoiled. Just a great pitcher's duel in this one, and you hate to see someone come out on the short end.
There's a swing, and this ball is hit high and deep into straightaway center, and it's up against the wall on a bounce. Now over to second, and he makes it into second base safely.
Good swing that time from a good low ball hitter. Not too upright. He really bends his knees and follows through. And it's enough to get him on base. That's good hitting.
There's a runner at second. No outs yet.
First pitch, here it comes. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Hall takes one that misses for a ball, and the count is even.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. A little bit close that time, but he's back in there. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
He's got a chance to get to third.
He's at the belt. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ground ball. Now the 2-2 pitch. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
And it's through. That's a base hit. And that'll bring a run home.
So he's aboard with an RBI single.
That was some great clutch hitting, John. They break the tie in the extra innings with a base hit right there.
And the home team has all the pressure in the world right back on them now.
Well, now they know they can win this ball game if they can just get 3 outs. No reason to attempt a stolen base in this situation, John. I think you just play it straight up right here.
He throws.
This one swung on and hit on a line, and that gets through for a base hit.
This pitching staff has given up 5 or 6 hits in a row. I can't even count them, but it's pretty awful right now.
Runners on first and second, nobody out. The pitch.
Line shot into center field.
Upton
Is right there, and he hauls it in.
and the runners will have to hold at first and second. Young
will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
With the lead and a slow runner, I'm not risking a steal in this situation, John. You got to depend on good hitting right here.
That one swung on and hit in the air to deep left field. Burns has to back up a bit, but he makes the catch.
And that keeps those runners at first and second.
The outfield was shifted left, and that's precisely where he hit it. They had him read all the way.
2 down, runners at first and second.
First pitch to him. Fastball in there. It's 0-1.
As a hitter, you don't want to fall too far behind the count when you need to get a base hit.
A check swing, but they're appealing it. No swing, says the first base umpire. So he did apparently manage to hold up just in time.
On the ground to second. Reynolds throws to second with a force, and the side is retired. The Milwaukee Brewers scratch across a run on 3 hits with a couple of men left on. Now it's on to the last of the 10th. The Brewers on top, 1-0. The swing and a liner back up the middle.
That looks like a base hit. And he pulls into first with a single with nobody out.
Good job there, John, to take that fastball and send it up the middle of center field.
Gomes, as we take a look at his hit tracker.
John, I think he'll be spending some time with the hitting instructor going over this chart. Playing in the big leagues involves constantly making adjustments, and these guys have some great tools at their disposal for making those adjustments.
Runner at first.
Now a throw. He's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
Runner at first, nobody out. He delivers.
Swing and a ground ball to third.
Paul over to second for one. And two. A double play. Right around the horn, around the bases, third to second to first, a double play.
Well, the manager loves that. He says, keep getting the job done.
Reynolds with a single his last time. Will be the batter.
Bases empty, two down here.
Here's one popped foul. Kendall is there now, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Milwaukee Brewers
Managed only one run in this ball game, but the pitching was so strong, that was enough.
And John, you saw from the beginning of this ball game it was going to be a close game, and we always felt like one run could win it. Well, guess what? One run did win the ball game, 1-0.
Jeannie Zelasco and Steve Physiak are standing by in the studio.
Thanks, guys. And Hardball Central is proud to present our Chevy player of the game. He pitched shutout ball in this one. And Steve, what a performance from such a talented ball player.
This was about as effective as Chris Capuano gets. I mean, he had it going. Great fastball command, the ability to spot his pitches in the outside corner, particularly the left-handers. This is exactly what you want from a starting pitcher, and that's why he's the player of the game.
And a great game today. Finishes off in extra innings, Steve. But I think we still have time to say goodbye to everyone, yeah? Thanks for joining us for Hardball Central and this Major League Baseball presentation here on 2K Sports. For my partner, Steve Physiak, this is Jeannie Zelasco running out of time, saying thanks for sticking around with us this afternoon. See you soon.